I want to talk about these games because we do have a great slate. So real quick, I'm gonna ask you who you have in these games, and you can tell me if you just have a pick or if you have a pick for a reason or anything like that. They're opening up with Bucks Knicks, so a little bit of a. They've had some good playoff battles. Like, what do you see with the Bucks Knicks game?
I see the Bucks winning this game.
Yeah.
It's not a soul on the floor that can guard Giannis. It's not a soul on the floor that can guard Dame.
Yeah.
The Bucks clear this easily.
Yeah. The Knicks just applied for a disabled player exception on Mitchell Robinson, which means he is out for the rest of the year. And little things like that, little pieces, I mean, not that he's little, but like role player pieces, I think really are affecting the Knicks a little bit. So I'm with you. I'm with you for Bucks. Let's talk about Warriors Nuggets. Definitely two different teams these days. But it's always a good matchup. I think they went to overtime last time they played, or at least one of the times this season. What do you see there?
I'm gonna lean with the Nuggets on this one. With they're missing the key piece in Draymond with the suspension or whatever they have going on with him. So with them missing their defensive anchor, I'm gonna lean towards the Nuggets. I don't see anybody being able to stop or slow down the big fella in Jokic. So I'm leaning towards the Nuggets.
I have to agree with you, although it pains me because Steph Curry on Christmas Day has put on such a show so many years in a row. And we saw just the other night in that overtime game, he's got it. He's still got it, no question, at that top level. So it's sad for me to go against Steph Curry on Christmas, but I got to agree with you. With Draymond out, I think this is the Nuggets game to win here. Celtics-Lakers, huge rivalry game. They haven't played on Christmas in a while, Boog. I think it's been like a dozen years or something. Maybe even a little longer. So who do you take, Lakers Celtics? It's in LA.
Ooh, man. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to lean with the Lakers on this one. Honestly, I think LeBron comes out, puts on the show on Christmas Day. He's done it time and time again. I think AD also comes out, has a big game. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I think the Lakers pulls this one out.
I'm wondering if someone can tell Jason Tatum to stop trying so many threes. If that conversation happens before the Christmas Day game, I might go Celtics. If it happens after the Christmas Day game, I might go Lakers. Tatum is a rock star, not just a star, just a superstar. He's leading the best team in the Eastern Conference. It seems silly to pick at or complain about his game, but he is in the top 5 of guys who shoot the most 3-pointers in the league, and yet he's shooting under 30%. And I just think, I don't know, maybe he's just trying to shoot until he gets there. Maybe it's just a way to stretch the defense. But if I had to pick at anything with the Celtics right now, it would be a little bit of that. I still think they need a little more frontline help, and that's where the Lakers in this game can really try to exploit that. Could be a different matchup after the trade deadline than before. It's a home game for the Lakers. I kind of, same thing as Steph. I really, if it's a toss-up, I can't go against LeBron on Christmas Day. So I'm with you.
Exactly.
With you. It's begrudging, though, because the Celtics are so good. So good. All right. We got a little Joel Embiid versus Jimmy Butler Friendship Bowl going on. The Sixers play the Heat down in Miami. These two guys are so close still after playing with each other, but they always have great battles on the court. Further evidence that the casual fans who say, oh, why are they all friends? Because they don't really compete against each other, which is bullshit.
Right.
I think they compete harder against each other for bragging rights, and I expect that on Christmas Day. Who do you think is going to win?
I'm going to roll with the Sixers on this one. The big fella, Embiid, has been on an absolute tear. He's showing that he's the most dominant force in this league. He's unguardable. It's not a scheme, a defense, or a matchup that can slow him down or stop him. And I think it'll carry over to Christmas Day. His dominance is at all-time high right now, and I don't see anybody getting in his way. So I'm going to lean with the Sixers. And then, obviously, with Tyrese Maxey complimenting those big performances. I mean, he had 51 the other night.
Yep.
Tyrese had 35. That's a tough duo. So I'm leaning with the Sixers.
Yeah, you would think that Tyrese Maxey would be one of the top 5 players under 25. I'm just saying.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I
know.
I know. It's tough.
I know. Zion. I mean, look, Zion's very good.
Conversation. It's always
I know,
a tough
but
conversation.
cruising around. All right, I'm with you on the Sixers. I think Joel Embiid is the freight train that will not be stopped. So I do think it'll be a spirited, fun game though with those two guys on the court playing against each other. And we got to talk Mavs Suns because that's a capper on the evening. Obviously, those two teams have been going in very different directions right now, but Kevin Durant has been playing exceptionally. Who are you taking there?
I'm leaning with KD. Another guy that we've seen time and time again, put up big games on Christmas Day. I don't expect anything less on this next one. So I'm going to lean with KD and the Suns. They're still struggling with, figuring out their health and rotations and things of that matter. But you just can't deny the talent and the combo of players they have on their team. When they do find their rhythm, they're a scary team, and we all know that. We're just waiting till that day happens. But this Sun team is just loaded. So I'm leaning with the Suns on this one as well.
All right, I'm making a pick that is not necessarily what I think is going to happen in the game, but just because I want to be able to make the pick, I'm going to go with the Mavs because I think they have not gotten enough respect for what they are doing this season. I mean, they've been hovering around the number 3 spot. I mean, it goes up and down depending on what day you check the standings, but nobody thought that was going to happen. In fact, they got a lot of criticism after this summer about they didn't do enough trading. First of all, the criticism was they traded away too much for Kyrie. Then it was they didn't do enough to restock the team over the summer. Luka has gotten sort of, there's definitely been increasing criticism from all corners about his arguing with the refs and all this other stuff. And they've blown the doors off a bunch of really, really good teams. Luka is playing exceptionally. Kyrie, when he's healthy, has been a great compliment and a team guy and has done all the things they've asked him to do. I had a conversation with Jason Kidd about Kyrie, and they just say he's been perfect in their locker room and their organization. So it's nice to see him sorting that part of his life out and really just being able to be a basketball player. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to beat the Suns on Christmas Day, and it depends on who plays on the Suns. And Beal's out, I think, but Booker, I think, will be in for that game. So I think you may be right, but I'm still going to pick the Mavs because I think they should get more credit, Boogie Cousins.